Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving deep into the newest updates about Lingling Kwong and Orm Kornnaphat's latest project, Only You the series. Episode 6 just aired, and wow, this was one of the most emotional, romantic and heartbreaking episodes so far. If you haven't already watched episode 5, I highly recommend checking it out first, because episode 6 picks up right where episode 5 left off. Watching them in order makes everything feel more intense and meaningful. So without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into the episode 6 breakdown. At the end of episode 5, we talked about the fan theory surrounding Pete. Many fans believed Pete might actually be gay, and some even believed that Pete secretly likes Typhoon. Back then, it was only speculation, but in episode 6, that theory was confirmed. We see Ayla openly telling Tawan, "Pete is gay." The camera immediately captures Tawan's face in shock and confusion. And honestly, it was such a powerful scene because just one episode earlier, we saw Ayla and Pete's faces so close together, almost like they were going to kiss. That scene left fans questioning everything. But now, the truth is clear. Ayla never had feelings for Pete. Instead, she was using that moment to make Tawan jealous, to push her into finally admitting her true feelings. And guess what? The plan actually worked. Tawan couldn't hide her emotions any longer, and this became the turning point for their relationship. While Ayla and Tawan were sorting out their feelings, there was also a surprising reveal about Pete. In episode 6, it becomes clear that Pete actually likes Typhoon. We see Pete giving him a playful wink, and this tiny gesture is enough for everyone, especially the bodyguards, to finally understand the truth. It's a fun twist, because earlier fans thought Pete might have romantic feelings for Ayla. But in reality, it was all a setup to push Tawan into admitting her love. Pete's true interest is in Typhoon, and this added layer gave the story a refreshing and light-hearted touch in the middle of all the heavy drama. One of the sweetest yet meaningful moments in episode 6 was when Ayla pulled out her Teru Teru Bozu doll. Inside it, she discovered the old email that Tawan had written from the heart. The moment was beautifully shot. The camera lingered on their faces, capturing the happiness and warmth they shared as Ayla realized the depth of Tawan's feelings. It was a small but touching reminder of how long their connection has been there, even through distance and hardships. Fans couldn't stop talking about how genuine their smiles looked in this scene. After clearing the air, Tawan takes Ayla to a camp, and this is where the romance truly blossoms. Tawan surprises Ayla with a beautiful bracelet and asks her to officially be her girlfriend. And of course, Ayla says yes. The moment ends with a sweet kiss that felt so raw and emotional. But the story doesn't stop at just romance. The next morning, Ayla decides to ask the question that's been on her mind since episode 1. Why did you leave back then for Hong Kong? Up until now, fans believed it was Tawan's father who hit her and forced her to leave abroad. But in this episode, we finally learn the heartbreaking truth. Tawan opens up to Ayla about her past and reveals the real reason she had to leave. It wasn't her father, it was her half-brother. We see flashbacks of how her half-brother destroyed her room, even eating the chocolates that Ayla had once given her. It was such a gut-wrenching detail because those chocolates symbolized Ayla's love and care for Tawan. Watching them get ruined was like watching Tawan's innocence and happiness get crushed. This was one of the saddest reveals so far, and fans couldn't help but feel sympathy for Tawan. Later in the night, we see Tawan and Ayla kissing more passionately than before. This time, Tawan makes a big decision. She wants to come clean to Ayla's father about their relationship. The next morning, they bravely go together to tell him. At first, Ayla's father is furious, raising his voice, clearly upset at the idea of his daughter being in a relationship with her own bodyguard. But then something changes. He sees the sincerity in Tawan, the way she loves Ayla, the way she has risked her life to protect her. For a brief moment, it looks like everything is going to be okay. Ayla's father softens and even agrees to accept them. Fans online were already celebrating this scene, thinking the couple finally got their happy ending. But of course, this is Only You the series, and nothing stays simple for long. Everything takes a dark turn when Ayla's father asks for Tawan's real surname. The moment Tawan reveals it, Ayla's father's expression completely changes. His face turns from calm acceptance to anger. Why? Because it turns out Tawan's father and Ayla's father are enemies. Ayla's father sees Tawan's dad as a traitor. Suddenly, all the warmth disappears, and he demands that Tawan stay away from his daughter. He even goes so far as to say he'll cancel the entire bodyguard contract, pay back the agency, and personally ensure Tawan is out of their lives. The episode ends with one of the most painful scenes so far. Ayla's father grabbing her hand and dragging her away from Tawan. The sadness in Ayla's eyes, mixed with Tawan's helpless expression, left fans in tears. The preview for episode 7 promises even more drama. We see Ayla locked inside her room by her father, guarded so she can't escape. He's determined to keep her away from Tawan at all costs. At the same time, Tawan goes to confront her own father about the conflict with Ayla's family. This brings back another shocking reunion. Her half-brother reappears. It's clear he will cause more trouble in the coming episodes. Fans are already speculating. Some believe Ayla's father might eventually forgive Tawan when he realizes the fault lies with her father, not her. Others believe Tawan's father will become an even bigger problem, creating chaos that pushes Ayla and Tawan further apart. The tension is building, and the next episode is going to be explosive. Episode 6 of Only You the series was a roller coaster of emotions, romantic highs, heartbreaking truths, and shocking twists. From Tawan finally confessing her love to Ayla's father rejecting their relationship because of family history, this episode had everything: love, pain, and suspense. Now the big question is, will Ayla's father forgive Tawan? Will Tawan's dad create more problems in the future? And can Ayla and Tawan's love survive all these obstacles? Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any updates about Only You the series. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.